Hi guys, welcome back. Material Energy Hypercubed. I was about to say cube there with me, Sid, and you join me in the place. I've smelted minecarts, all sorts of various crap that I've got from rewards. I've got a fair few molten iron ingots in there. I've been doing a little inventory sorting, so I've got my various odds and ends in here now for tinkers. This is do not feed after midnight. Yes, my what's Jenny playing now, or at least if he doesn't remember to change his skin meter. So it looks like he may be doing blast off, but I didn't notice that he was wearing that skin for terra firma craft. So yeah, not always 100% reliable, that indicator. This is still going. We're going to try and get some upgrades done for this today. I've got a few things I want to do. Let me show you. Oh, and I've put all my books in there. Basically, I've been trying to free these cells up so they've got less individual, you know, these odds and ends of one thing on them. I may release Biffa actually, because I've been watching Biffa's LP of this recently as well. I have managed to domesticate chickens. So it took about 5 or 6 generations of breeding to get these guys domesticated. So we'll come back to that in a moment. But there is something pretty exciting over in the Miner's Delight Cavern. I've been mining, as you would expect in a Miner's Delight Cavern. And I've actually started on I got down to a certain depth, and then I started on a second section because I wanted to save this. Let me just get the. I wanted to get the. What's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to show it on camera this bit. So keep getting accosted by spiders. Spider knocked me straight off the edge there, and I ended up on 4 whole hearts, I think it was. So this. Dev Null, absolutely incredible for doing this thing. And we go down here. Now, you may have spotted what it is already, but let me show you. Ferrous ore, which we need for a quest. And there's a fair bit. There's also slimes and stuff growing down there. Now, the way I've been approaching this is I dig down one. If it's safe, I pop a ladder in. Sometimes I'll go down maybe 2. We've got a chuckleheader there already, you see. So we're going to have to just plug that back up temporarily, and then we kind of work our way along at this height. Oops. One thing to be aware of: if you're crouching and you right click and you don't get you get this screen, it turns your crouch off. I ran off the edge once doing that. Fortunately, it was a... Oh god, chicken, you scared me to crap. Come on, get dead. So yeah, it is just literally a case of making the area safe as you go. And if you hit any mobs that you can hit, if they kind of, you know, get in the way, just kill them. Like this guy if we can. Yeah, there we go. Don't know what that... Oh, that's a skelly. See, there you go. You can tell when you've got it because you get your focus on there. But that's how you kind of block in the areas and don't get accosted by every mob from here to hell. Oops, there we go. And yeah, so this is all I'm doing. It's fairly straightforward stuff, but that invite is going to be pretty important. Now, the other thing I do is I always have the F7 on as well, which is not on, and I've been collecting some of this glowstone as I go. So where I've got like spare stuff and it's reachable, I did jump off a few of these and kind of grab a few of these on the way down, and the reason for that will hopefully become apparent maybe this episode if we're lucky. But as yet I haven't seen any unadulterated glowstone, and it is necessary for one of the Ender Eye upgrades. So this is, as I say, just a matter of mining safe, really. I feel like I'm doing like the equivalent of a safe sex advert, but for mining. Are you protected when you're mining? And it takes a while. Obviously, we have to, and you can see there's all sorts of nastiness down there. So we don't really need to. Well, hey, there you go. Ow, you little git. Some of these skeletons are particularly nasty. Yeah, so it's just a slow and steady progress. When you get down, I mean, this is actually a fairly bad bit of it because there's a huge cave under here which is full of badness, but on the way down you can see there's entire sections where there's very little open and you can just hammer away to your heart's content, really. But steady going. So I am going to grab a little of this ferrous ore, work my way down, and I will be back with you as soon as we've done. Right, well, I've taken a load back and had to recharge my pick a few times, but we got down to this point and it's, well, looky what we have here. Apart from a whole host of badness down there. Let me just double check. Oh, we've left a bit not lit up very well. Hello. How's everybody doing down here, huh? Looks to be... Well, this is the bottom of the ferrous, continues on that way a little bit. Oh, copper is over there. Yeah, so this... Aha, lavender wool. So we can have that. And we'll light this up properly and just pillar out for now. Oh no, I didn't break that, did I? So yeah, we've got more ferrous than you can shake a stick at. I've got about, that's probably about 2.5 stacks so far. And we've got the lavender wool, which is good. Now I've got a few things that I really do want to hey, careful, that I want to tackle this episode. Not really related to questing actually for some of them, but others are. So let's go head back to the thingy. Oh, incidentally, the longbow that I had, whenever I shot something with it, it crashed my game. So that's kind of a heads up there. Let's have a look. Get rid of you, get rid of you. You can go into there. Where's my quest book? So let's have a look at the quest book for starters, because we've got one quest for definite with unclaimed rewards, and that is the lavender wool, which gives us the rotunda. Now I've seen the rotunda on Biffa's videos and it does not look pleasant, so we'll have our heart. We've got a good reward bag. Let's just get some of this off the bar here. Coloured block of coal. Why the hell? Well, apart from chemical decomposer, it really has absolutely no use whatsoever. And we'll stick you in there because that's good. So we need to go and pop that in the put you in here. So that's where I've got all my stuff, and we'll pop you in there as well for now. So there are several things I want to try and tackle this episode. We've got the quartz challenge. You want some charged Certus quartz. That's got to be, yeah, I should check under the walkways in the rotunda charger, reward bag, and crystal growth accelerator. Vulcanite ingot, that's got to be, these have got to be things for the rotunda, haven't they? Right, where was I going? First thing I was going to look at was this. So we need 20 leather and 20 eggs. Now I have been obviously breeding the cattle, and I got these things. So let me get 20 leather. Let me go and get some eggs. Let's get some of these. Oops, egg. Bonk. And bonk. And we'll claim that reward. I'm not bothered about either of those at the moment. Oh, I did want the eggs though. Egg. And I want some cane. And what was the rest? I'll tell you, I cannot remember the recipe for pumpkin pie for the life of me because I never make it. Oh, would you believe pumpkins? Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? In a sick way. So we got that one. This has opened up Spectre Dimension. If I make it, holding the right mouse button will do. Okay, wireless redstone, wireless lever, Spectre sword, lamps of darkness, ender parcels, magnetic foot. This is all. What is that from? I'll have to have a look at that. Imbuing station, Ginto's, blue sky wool. That's got to be the rotunda. Yes, it says so. Got some yellow wool hovering over there. But this wanted 10 pumpkin pies, so if I just go and make up 10 sugar. Bonk, bonk. And do that, because I don't imagine that I'll want a lot of pumpkin pies. We can get that one handed in quickly. Sugar and some reward bags. A basic reward bag. Moss stone and torches. Kick in the chops. Right, now what I want to do, right, you may be sat there thinking, well, you smelted the iron and you know, this seems like an awful lot of effort, but I just want to point something out to you. For starters, let me get this lot out and just do the old craft up. I've got 667 ingots of iron from working in there. So iron really isn't a major issue. I've also got 94 rails. I think I'm going to need most of those because I want to make some conveyor belts. And I want to make conveyor belts because, well, you'll see. But is it redstone and iron? And I need just over a stack and a half of these for, I think I've been experimenting with mob farms. That'll be enough. I'm going to want thickened glass, probably a wee bit of that. Oops. No, I'll take it all, sorry. I want some more ladders. So if I get some wood going, do that. Get me yourself a stack of that going, and then get that lot done. So that should be enough ladders for what we need. Have I got any laboratory blocks? I'll just take a stack of those too. And I want spikes, and I want all bar one of those. Yeah, I think that does what we need to do. Right, we're going exploring. We're going outside the box, literally. There is only one place in, well, first things first. I I've got to head up off and unload the spatial drive anyway, so we might as well go and just pop those in their respective spots. Sure. But we'll leave you in actually. You can go in there for safekeeping, and I want... Where are we? Victory Monument. I want to put me lavender wool in place, which I think on here is, yeah, oh, it's still lavender wool. Oh, I didn't. No, I did update this. Somebody on one of the videos I watched, it was not lavender wool. If that makes sense. Okay, so let me grab my axe. Grab my blockies. There. So we're going to, as I say, we're going outside the box. Because the only place you can build a mob farm is on the top of this spatial cell, or in it, obviously. Everywhere else is Mushroom Island. Everything within that is plains. So let's have a look. Now, I'd also heard that there, yes, I thought as much. There's a spider. So let me just head over this way a little bit. We'll grab you. And we'll just take this extra careful because, you know, falling to your death often offends. Ooh. We'll just do that. And we'll head up here. Aha, that's going to be a problem. Aha, there's a tricksy bugger, that parcel, you know. Tricksy, you have to watch him. Otherwise, before you know it, there'll be trophies everywhere. What we can't see very well. There's anything going on up there. So we'll have you. That's 2 trophies. So let's go just have a look off the edge before we... Obviously this is thick and glass, stops mobs spawning on the top. What we got down here? Looks like there's something there. I can't get a feel for how far down that is though. Let's just go and have a look over this way, see what we got. I've got some cobble on me, that should do the trick. Oh, it's quite, the distances are quite deceptive in this. Yes, there's this is the chem reactor room, isn't it? That I think we can make the drop. Yes, we can. So that's a blaze trophy. Do. So how far down is that? If this, I know this is quite a big building. I'm scared of falling off this thing, which would be a kind of derpy thing for me to do. Fairly typical. Oh yeah, that's miles down. I think I'd be better off digging out the top of that than trying to get down from the top here. Let me eat again. Them pumpkin pies aren't very filling, are they? Okay, up we go. Up. And plop ourselves there. Up. Right, what's over this side then? Actually, could just, I'll not have that sword on my bar because it gives me mining fatigue, which is neither here nor there, but right, steady, because this edge is so deceptive. Right, what's going on there? That's the Victory Monument. Nothing there. Well, okay, that's not so bad. Right, so my plans. Let me let me just come over to the side here a little bit. I want to put a mob spawner here, and I've got a design for a very, very simple mob spawner. I think this should be fine. As you can see, that shows a spawnable. That is not spawnable. Reason? Oops, F3. I'm in Plains. Now I'm Moosham Island. Plains, Moosham Island. So what we are going to do is we are going to have from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and from there 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was 32 divided by 4, 16, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take this out here. As I say, this is really simple. I know I can. The problem is this axe will go through the roof as well in no time. I possibly made it too fast. I don't know if I mentioned that last episode, but I think I'm going to need a new axe, and possibly even, well, no possibly about it, a hammer might be useful as well, but I could do with making some energy cells before we get into that trick. Okay, so here we got my area that we got laid out. It's all spawnable, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of these, and we are going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just basically repeat until we've got this floor area filled in. Now this is, as I say, a really basic spawner. Don't expect really great rates off it. You should get reasonable rates because obviously this is the only spawnable spot in the entire world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and this will spawn everything: spiders, endermen, witches, anything that will spawn naturally in a plains biome in the dark will spawn here. So that's that. And then what we're going to have to do, now this is where we get a little bit tricky because I need to not fall to my death. I know it sounds like a really obvious thing, but believe it or not, it's really not a good idea. So if I just come out here, 1, so that's that. I'll come out another one, I think, like that, and then right, how do I want to do this? I'm going to have to light this up, I think, temporarily if I can. Can I get you lit? Oh, you'll even take torches. Much better, even better. Right, I need to just run down and just do this from the bottom. So I'm just going to go and get, there's an access platform that I need to put in there, so I'm just going to get that done, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I realise we might be running a little over on this episode. We're not right now, but I think we might be. So what we've got here, let me just run over this way and show you. In fact, I can show you through. I can get in this way, probably easier at the moment because I haven't installed anything beyond the thing. So we've got our conveyor belts, and these are going to feed the conveyor belt that runs down the middle here. And then over here, if I just drop down and then yes, that's right. I'm just wondering, we've just got ladders that come up. Now the entire thing is surrounded in hardened glass. It's got a lip on it to stop the spiders climbing out. The only glass mob spawner in the world. Not necessarily the only one, but there you go. So what we're going to do to finish this off is we are going to place a spikes like that. So it doesn't matter whether the spiders climb the wall, whatever, they're going to hit spikes. And then, let me get this right, because that's directly, yes, it's here. We take our conveyors and we go 1, 2, so they're facing that way. And place them, oh, actually I should have just taken the opportunity to break those while I'm in here. Otherwise, nothing's going to work. And then I'll put these in so I can just get out without. These conveyors are a bit of a pain when you get snagged on them, and unfortunately we don't have any. Oh, I was well over. Doesn't matter. We could expand that. What? That's 8. So I could have put another 2 rows in. There's probably not much point. Now this doesn't get incredibly high drop rates, so that's the first thing to warn you about. This is not a high efficiency mob spawner, or at least it hasn't in testing. But again, I say you could expand it. The problem is when you're working at the bottom down there, you won't see much happening at all. Now let's see if we can get far enough away to see some spawns. I'll just do it up here if I can. Oh god, I really do get nervous up on this roof knowing that there's a huge drop around us. There we go. So the mobs go in, they get conveyed down to the spikes kill them, the drops get stuck on the conveyor belt there. So currently it's a manual system, and what I am waiting for is a endyman to spawn, because I need an endy pearl to make a vacuum hopper which will then collect the drops. So at the moment, a bit of a waiting game, but all we do, oh, got a little bit more spawnage there. As I say, not huge rates. Is that's right. Go down. Whee! And to collect, all we need to do is wander over, and you'll see the magnets already having an effect. And that should be it. We should have picked up, we've got some rotten flesh, we've got a head, cobwebs, gunpowder. So not a huge amount from that first run, but you can just obviously keep running this over and over and just wander away. I think in theory, if you get over to, we should be able to see them on the map when they start spawning on the mini-map. A bit further perhaps, or thing is the spawn tick rates are not huge. I may actually put a fence up here at some point, because it'll make me feel a lot more secure when I come on the top. Come on. Spawn for me, oh little monsters. I must be far enough away now. Must be. Wait a little bit. Wait a little bit longer. And wait a little bit longer. Yeah, it's just as I say, not huge rates. So I am going to sit here and watch these guys go for a while, keep collecting, and maybe get hopefully an enderman before long. The enderman rates don't seem very high in this world for some reason, but there you go. And I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, just a quick back. I haven't got the enderman pearl yet, but I spotted, where was it? He is Trixie. Paper shuriken, writable, sharpness, beheading 2 and fiery, +4 attack damage. What can you say? They're hidden everywhere. I decided that I was not happy at being on this roof, because I know how derpy I am, and you know, there's every possibility that I'm just going to walk off the edge when I'm not concentrating. Let's go and see what we got. Whoa. Anything? No Enderman yet. Hello. But he's working. Clunk, clunk, clunk. So yeah, I'm getting all sorts of goodies out of these guys. Nothing super duper good yet, but I can just wander around over here. I'll probably actually start building up here eventually. Oh yeah, they're spawning already, look. Anyway, just got to wait now for that elusive ender pearl, and then we can wrap up, I think. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, there we have it, the all-important ender pearls. Now armed with ender pearls, I can put a vacuum hopper in there. Next episode, we can get the... well, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use conduits to bring the drops down and just automate it. I don't think there's anything majorly complicated there. Now, one of the things you may be asking yourself is, why do I want all of this stuff? Oh, by the way, let's just add the rest of the drops to this. Creeper head, spider's eyes, we've got the ender pearls, plenty of that, plenty of that, plenty of that, plenty of that, plenty of that. The reason I want some of these is, if you look at the uses of rotten flesh, for example, I mean, yeah, alright, we've got this kind of flesh glass from Santa's decor, not overly worried about that. Graveyard soil will go to fertile soil, I think, off the top of my head. Yep, if we put a an 8 times capacitor in there with 4 of those, we'll get 4 fertilised dirt, which will improve our farming efficiency. But where I actually want it is, well, you can also use it in the vat in Ender.io. Enchanter, you can use it for, obviously, food if you're really desperate, smelt it for blood. But you can, when you get rotten flesh, you can use the chemical decomposer. There's only 5% chance, but it will give you nodularin, which is carbon 41, hydrogen 60, nitrogen 8, oxygen 10. Now carbon 64, hang on, let me get this right. 4 stacks of 64 carbon will make carbon nanotubes in the Minechem, which 3 stacks of carbon nanotubes will make a stack of carbon nanotube, yeah. So basically you need 12 stacks of carbon to make a diamond, and a lot of power. Because one thing I haven't seen in this yet is diamonds. Anyway, I want to go and put these guys in the trophy cabinet. The other thing I just wanted to do was have a look at capacitors, because it was mentioned that if we upgrade the machines, they will work better, which is nice. So to get the double layer capacitor, oh god, no, we can't do that yet because we need to get the Minechem stuff. We need iron oxide. We can get iron oxide by adding 2 iron and 3 oxygen in a chemical synthesis machine. So we're going to have to do that next time. Blah, 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 blah. The other thing, no, we'll do that next time as well. Let's go and pop these on the trophy shelf and see what we get in the way of reward bags, and we'll wrap it up, I think, on this one. Where are you? Victory Monument. Oh. So we got a creeper, we got a blaze, and we got a spidey. If you're not sure what some of these do, by the way, he just growls. He will poison you, so I'm not going to do it. He will drop gold nuggets periodically. Oh. He fires arrows. Bat does nothing. Golem does nothing. Chicken will sometimes throw you an egg. Cow will sometimes throw you leather. Creeper explodes. Blaze will set you on fire, and this spider just makes a noise. Nothing. Some of them are useful, others not so much. Anyway, we should have 3 quests with unclaimed rewards. And there is one on top of... was it? No, on top of the reactor as well. So we got that trophy. We have got the blaze trophy, gives us spawn blaze, and the creeper trophy. So that's obviously so we can get blaze rods, and we get 2 good reward bags, undeniable ones hard hat, and a golden lasso. Who have we got? Rainman 11. Don't know him. Law 3, protection 2. Okay, and it's... I would say that's Invar, probably. Oh well, better than kicking the chops. So yeah, that made some progress. This spawner will obviously function much better when these cells are unloaded, because this then becomes the only place that these things can spawn. There might be some stuff up here, but obviously now the next thing I need to do is to automate this. And oh hi! So we got a few more bits out of that. Thing. Oh, you're going to die for me, thank you. So yeah, we got that done. Next episode, I think we will concentrate on Minechem and possibly look at upgrading the reactor, depending on how much time we have. I'll continue mining in the Miner's Delight in the meantime, and I think we should be in a position actually to... where are we? I need to make some... I've got the invert, I need to make an invert ingot. In fact, sod it. I'm going to make an invert ingot right now, because I think I've got everything we need to do that. Iron and nickel. Ferrous. And if I remember rightly, it's 1 ferrous to 2 iron makes 3 Invar blend, which we can cook quickly. Add that back in. We'll just chuck that in there. Oh, it wants 10. God damn you. Again, we can do it, so I might as well. In fact, sorry, we'll make the lot. And then we're definitely good. Yeah, so making progress, steady. Very steady. Obviously, I'm doing the Miner's Delight, very steady. I will point out that my philosophy with this is it's not a race to the wall map, it's a complete the monument map, and I'm going to take this steady and get what we need. A basic reward bag, doesn't really matter I suppose. Bone meal, thank you. So yeah, we have progressed, we've got a little bit further, and we're getting the quests knocked out now. I've done all of that. I think we need silver and lead, but that I think is in the rotunda. So alumite we need to sort out, and we need to get down this line. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I apologise for rambling towards the end there. I rambled. And until next time, I will see you soon, and bye for now.